Like today, I'm just not feeling that motivated, but I got on my treadmill, I updated my journal, and I did my Duolingo anyway, and I felt better after it. I was stomping on my treadmill, boom, boom, boom. I'm fully caught up. I've been journaling for over a year and like 3 months. Actually, no, that's a lie. A year and 2.5 months. Every single day, I have a journal entry with a picture, and I love that because I can like go back exactly 1 year ago today. And sometimes I like to just like go to my journal. Like, for example, if I go back 1 month or 1 year ago today, but like I can see February 20th, 1 year ago today, I went and I got laser done, a laser appointment at 11 a.m. Really painful. I said, so painful. Then I went to Subway, you know, then I streamed Yu-Gi-Oh! Vs. Sykkuno and a new game called Wobbly Life 1 year ago today. Isn't that weird? I'm like, whoa, that was 1 year ago. I can see exactly what I streamed. Or I can go back, like, new game, Wobbly Life, Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, what? Isn't that crazy? And then the day after, 8 years of streaming today. Whoa. Oh, wow. Ate lunch with Yvonne. Whoa. I got nominated for roleplay streamer a year ago, 1 year ago tomorrow. And then I have this as my photo. Isn't that weird? Ended up doing Team YouTube versus Team Twitch. It was fun. We lost, had to tweet at the CEO of YouTube that Twitch is the better platform. So yeah, right? And that, as if time just... Can't believe I've been in this community for over 5 years. That is insane. That's long enough to go to college and graduate. That's long enough to go to senior year of high school and then graduate college. I always think about my life in chunks. Actually, today I did I did that in my head because I drove past the street that me and Kimmy first moved in together at. It's weird. I live relatively close, like not like super far. So sometimes I'll see that, like not like I'll be around that area and I'll pass it and I'm like, whoa. That's like the area that I live, like that's where I live with Kimmy when I first started streaming before I was a full-time streamer. And then I think about that and I remember how janky that apartment was. I remember everything. And then I'll start to go through the houses. And like after that, I moved north and I lived with a girl named Joanne and a girl named Adriana. And then we lived in that house. And then we moved in with Jamie and Janet. We moved back down to kind of like this area. And then from there, it was the Just Friends house for 6 months. And I'm like, whoa, that was in 2018. And then I lived alone. Whoa. And then I moved in with Alex, Megan, and Stefan and Peter and Danny. Well, Danny came later, but then that's how I met Danny. And then Peter was like, yo, can my friend Mayang live with us? I know you don't know her, but she's got nowhere to stay. And I was like, yeah, you can invite Mayang. But she's like, and then Stefan moved out. She moved in and Myung's like, came in with a laptop and a pair of headphones. And she's like, I was like, yo, do you need like anything? And she's like, no, I'm good. I just play Minecraft in bed. I was like, yo, what about a desk? And she's like, I guess. I was like, yo, how does this girl live? She had nothing. So I was like, okay, we've got a backup desk. I've got some monitors. I have peripherals from HyperX. So we just like set her up with some stuff. And she's like, oh, wow. But she was literally a gremlin living on the floor. Like she had like a floor mattress that was like this tall. And she just like streamed no cam from a laptop with her headphones in. And I was like, this girl is not real. She was a complete degenerate gremlin when she moved in. And slowly I saw her become a human. And then she sat on a desk and I was like, let's go, Mayang, let's go. And so we gave her, like, had a bunch of extra stuff laying around. Dude, the mattress was crazy. Yeah. Mayang wasn't a character. That's so true. That was Mayang right there. No, it was crazy. So that was how I met Mayang. And then we stuck together, me, Danny, Peter, and Mayang stuck together. We moved to another house. And then that house has a lot of memories. That was a great house. I really liked it. It was just good vibes. It was a great house. Danny was a whole vibe in terms of just, I don't know. Living with Danny was special. He's a character. It was fun. It was really, really fun. That's when I started GTA too. So that was good. I think that's when I had like a Dr. Pepper sponsorship. I was doing a lot of sponsors back then. And then I think that's, oh, I was going through the whole Twitch versus YouTube dilemma there. And I was like, I don't know what to do. I can't decide. And then like my agent's like, yo, Leslie, it's 11:50 p.m. and you got to decide by midnight if you're moving platforms. I'm like, bro, can I call my parents? And she's like, okay, yeah, like you gotta let me know in 10 minutes. I was like, okay, hold on. It's a big decision. I literally decided in the last 10 minutes. I did not know. I was so peppy meltdown, okay? But my parents, like, it was like a no-brainer. My dad's like, what? Of course. And I was like, okay, you know, that confidence is kind of what I needed. Thank you so much, Dad. Okay. Oh yeah, and then I moved into the last house. Oh yeah, because Mayang moved in with Ray and Saikuno for a bit. And then like she like moved out, kind of. She was like half and half living at our place. And then that's when she was like, oh, hey, like I'm going to stay living with them. And then I was like, oh, okay, but I also talked to Yvonne and we've always meant to live together at some point in our lives. So I'm bringing Yvonne and you guys are bringing, okay. And then we just merged. And I was like, cool, let's just all live together. Bam. And that's how that, and then boom to here now. Then when I think about it in years of like living, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. It all just adds up. And then here you are 9 years later, still streaming. And I feel like I've lived with almost everybody. I have lived with so many people because in the Just Friends house, I live with like Albert, Sean, Celine. I live with Janet. I live with Kimmy. I live with Jamie. I lived with Danny and Peter and I don't even know, Ray and Saikuno and Yvonne. I've lived with so many people. I'm like, whoa. When's the next move? Don't know. Hopefully not for a while. I love it here. So that's all like the lore, you know? I just hip hop around everywhere. But I won't say it's been awesome. It's been a whole journey, and I'm so old now. But I used to think of life as like middle school, 3 years, high school, 4 years, college, 4 years, and then streaming was 4 years, and then it became 5, and then 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then 9. And I thought I would have quit by 28 because I remember thinking when I was 22 that I had like until I'm 28 because no one's gonna watch a 30-year-old stream because that's too old. Like that's weird. You're old. So I was like, I've got until I'm about 28. And then I can live a normal life. And then I can go get married and have kids and do the thing that everybody does, you know, and be like, oh, Harold, how's the kids? You know, and then I'll be, you know, talking to Harold and our kids will be playing on the playground and then we'll be talking and then we'll hear, and then we'll run and get them from the slide and then we'll like wipe off the tan bark off their knee and put a little band-aid on, kiss their boo-boos and go home. That is how I pictured it. But somehow we're still here. And I never thought I'd be streaming. I feel like I should have probably had this talk tomorrow, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is.